12 months late, but the Tokyo Olympics have begun. I'm here with Team GB and DFS meeting Olympians every day. Because the fans can't be here, we are bringing the stars from our sofa to yours. This is OMGB, on the sofa from Tokyo. I'm Justin Moorhouse, and my personal best was a long time ago. It's time to welcome our first guest. All the way from Doncaster, it's Taekwondo master, it's Bradly Sinden, everybody! Come on, Bradly! Good to see my friend. There you go. Oh, Bradly, crowd for you! How exciting! So Bradly, every interview that any athlete ever does when they finish competing, it starts with this question, so let's get it out of the way. How are you feeling?
Disappointed.
Oh, don't say that. We're not disappointed. I saw some of your interviews already, and I know what you're saying. There's a chance you thought you were going to go for gold, and you've got silver. But you know what? There's only one way to go from here, isn't there?
Up.
Up in Paris. And your mum will get to see it. I want to talk to you about your mum. I don't know if you know this. Have you seen anything of your mum since? She's all over the telly. She's loving it, isn't she?
She's got more media interviews than me.
How did you get into Taekwondo? I'm having a guess that Doncaster is not a big Taekwondo area, or tell me wrong.
It's probably one of the biggest Taekwondo areas.
I was making myself look stupid, Bradly, to make you look good. That's what I was doing.
So my coach, Martin Baker, and so Sarah Stevenson's coach, Gary Sykes, were the best mates, trained together. And so they both have a club, and Gary Sykes trained Kathy Hook, Adele, and then they branched out and made their own club. So Doncaster's like the mini map of Taekwondo in England.
Taekwondoni.
Yeah,
that's what we're trying to get a trend in Taekwondoni. Or, because you're from Yorkshire, Taekwondoni. That'll work as well, won't it? Because Yorkshire, again, how many medals are they winning? It's non-stop. What is it about Yorkshire? Is it the tea? Is it the water?
Yeah, it's Yorkshire tea. No, when people say about, especially about Donny, I like it must just be some of it must be council pop.
Council pop in Doncaster. So I've got a few things I want to ask you. People have been asking questions on social media. You've seen all this. First up is about this fascinating place that it looks like, the Taekwondo House in Manchester. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so basically behind the Etihad Stadium, we all live there. We've just basically rent 7 houses, so a GB Taekwondo rents 7 houses, and we all live there like a communal area. So
there's 7 Taekwondo houses, all with competing Taekwondo athletes. What do you call somebody who does Taekwondo?
Athlete, player, whatever.
Are you not a Taekwondoist?
Call me that.
Is that what
it'll be a first, but
all right,
I'll take it.
Taekwondo, whatever you want, mate. I've seen the way you kick people in the head. You can... I'll call you whatever you want me to call it. I was watching that and I was thinking, you get your legs up high, don't you? And I was thinking, you know them 7 houses? Have you put the light switches just above the doors everywhere?
That's what we do to train.
To train?
If we like bit them extra reps, if a cupboard's open at night, just shut it over.
With your leg like that. It's good. So listen, everybody in Doncaster's dead proud of you. We've been getting you've been getting a lot of social media stuff going on. I've got some tweets here that I want to read out to you. I'll find them. Okay, this is one of my favourites so far. This is from a Jack Roberts 44. Don't know, do you know Jack Roberts? All right, because everybody's your mate now. He claims to know you.
I know, people always come out of the woodworks.
Bradly Sinden doing it for Donny. You'll love to see it. And then he's used all the correct hashtags. Tokyo 2020, Team GB, Taekwondo's got its own hashtag, I didn't know that.
He'll probably see this and I'll be like, probably one of my best mates from school. I'm like, oh no.
And he goes, it's me, Jack, do you remember? He used to kick me on the back of the head. So On the Bielsa Bus has tweeted, the first guaranteed medal for GP at Olympics coming from Yorkshire. Well done to my hometown Donny lad. This is Bradly Sinden. Bob and Jeff's dad, right? Now Bob and Jeff's dad has sent us a tweet. Do you know Bob and Jeff? Do you know the dad? No? Okay, but Bob and Jeff's dad, he says, right, this is one of them. I'm going to read the tweet out to you, and there's a word missing. I want you to fill it in, okay? Bob and Jeff's dad says, just watch the Taekwondo. Turns out a lad from Donny is good at blank. Who'd have known?
I'm going to say Taekwondo.
No, it doesn't say that. It just says fighting. Ah. What's coming next for you then?
Have a month off, so take August off.
Yeah.
Then September, literally have a meeting with my coach, reassess what we want to improve, because we spoke about it yesterday. It's not like we're at a point where we've peaked and it's a downhill.
No.
We've got a lot of way to go. So that's the exciting part. Year on year, I've improved so much. So that's what we're taking forward. And the silver medal, every time I look at it, it's just fueling the fire to make sure it's gold next time.
And have you not brought the medal with you, have you?
I've binned it already.
Have you? You've brought it with you, haven't you?
Got it here.
Show us your medal, mate. Look at that. That's very exciting. And so you're going to take that home, put it in a sock, keep it forever, or are you going to give it to your mum, or?
Well, Mum will want to steal it, but then because we have to do appearances, this one will get took for appearances. But I'm going to try. I think I'm going to have to take Mum to get a replica one, because when I had my Worlds one is battered now from taking it to places.
Well, that's it. That's the most important. Well, not the most important thing. The most important thing is that you are a kid that's grown up, inspired by Sarah and people like that have gone before you. You find yourself now at Olympics. You've done that. What do you do next then to pass that on to the next generation coming through?
I think you realise, so just looking at social media last night, so there were a lot of people, my old mates or my family, people I spoke to, all saying, well done, how proud of them. But I got so many messages from just strangers who just basically said, like you said, didn't know what Taekwondo was, but they basically went, I'm such a big fan of Taekwondo now from just watching you perform, like the desire you have from it, and then people saying the kids want to join in, and that's the stuff where we're not as lucky as football, where you'll see it every Sunday. We get once every 4 years to inspire a nation, and that's the thing where Sarah did that with a lot of people and got us the funding to make the progress to get people like me in, and we're here to do the same. Get kids in, get them in young. If they love the sport, give everything to it, and they could be the next Olympians.
Not only is it the youngsters that there's people like myself and people all over Britain that have had a pretty tough 18 months. It's not been fun. It's been very difficult for you to train, I know that. But the rest of the country's been shut down. But there's people waking up, bleary-eyed, putting the TVs on, and for a brief moment, you make the world a better place. And for that, we thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, Bradly Sinden, everybody! Silver medalist! All right, Bradly, you've done very well in Tokyo so far. Silver medal, but the competition is not over for you. Now you're going to take part in our cup stacking challenge, aren't you? Cup stacking, if you don't know what it is, it's wildly phenomenal here in Japan. You may have seen videos on YouTube, your kids might have seen it, it's brilliant. You take 12 plastic cups, you stack them, you unstack them, put them all back together. We're going to see how it's done. You can have a go at this at home as well. Let's see how he gets on. Okay, Bradly Sinden, silver medalist, the pride of Doncaster. What's he going to be like at cup stacking? Don't be laughing, Bradly. Take this seriously. Okay. In your own time, the minute you pick up the first cup, we'll start the clock. When you're happy and it's all done, hit the buzzer and we'll give you your time. Bradly, are you feeling good?
Nervous.
Nervous. In your own time, Bradly. What was the time there? 6.47. 6.47 seconds! So Bradly, 6.47 seconds. You go right to the top of the leaderboard. I mean, you're the only one on it, but it still could be enough.
A gold's a gold.
A gold is a gold. There's a couple of things that I want you to do before you go. I want you to sign the sofa for us. We're going to take this furniture, and at the end of the games, it's going to be signed by everybody who comes in and sits with us, and then it'll be going to be auctioned off to fantastic causes. And you're the very first person to stick your name on there. So if you do that for us, you'll be part of history. Thanks very much. Bradly, let's have a look at his technique. He's a right-handed curl round signer. Very nice. There he's gone, Bradly. There you go. Nice stuff, nice stuff. I'll take that off you. Preserve that forever. Thank you very much. Bradly Sinden, before you go, if you want to look right down there and send any messages you've got back to friends, family and the fans, and maybe those people that you didn't like at school, tell them, say, where are they now?
I just want to say thank you for everyone who supported me on my journey, not just in the Olympics, but throughout all my career, but especially here out in Tokyo. Everyone supported me on social media, back at home, getting up in the middle of the night, losing sleep, to support me through my career.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tokyo 2020 Taekwondo silver medalist, Bradly Sinden, everybody! Good stuff. We're going to be back here every single day with more Olympians on our sofa. And if you want to get involved in the conversation, use the hashtag OMGB, and we'll see you tomorrow.